Good morning, third grade online learners.
Okay, thank you. That wasn't Mr. Monzo, but it's the next best thing. Welcome, third grade.
I wasn't shy because I was already on you. I'm
Oh,
already
he's
on YouTube.
oh now he's shy. Okay.
I'm not shy because I'm already on YouTube.
Whatever. Okay. All right. Listen. Welcome, third grade online learners. We are talking about energy resources. Let me go get my book. All right, here is some of the terminology we need to know for the test. Alternate energy resource like solar, wind, water. Fossil fuels, the decayed remains of plants and animals that now have become fossil fuels. Geothermal, heat and energy from inside the earth. Hydro means water. Everybody say hydro means water.
Hydro means water.
Stay hydrated and stay using and keep using makes more sense. Hydroelectric energy. Hydro is water. So we talked about this, building big platforms out in the ocean to dig down underneath and drill down underneath the ocean floor to get more fossil fuels. We also talked about our cities and all the cars that use fossil fuels to get around for gasoline and oil to lubricate their engines. Those are non-renewable, guys. Once we use them up, some people say within 100 years we better find other forms of energy. Alternate energy resources of all places, Iceland has a big pond called the Blue Lagoon, and they get the heat from inside the earth. Pretty weird, a place called Iceland has heat from inside the earth. Then we talked about road signs being powered by solar energy. Next time you go down the road, look for a little box on top of the road sign. That means it's using solar power. And cars are more and more starting to use alternate energy resources rather than just gasoline. Okay, so you might see solar powered cars, and you might see cars that are rechargeable, electric cars, like Tesla. Okay, and then there's some American made cars that they'll use gasoline for a while, and then they can convert over to electric if they want. I think the Chevy Volt is that way. And somebody just wrote into the, asked the mechanics that do a column in the Post Gazette, will my gasoline go bad if I'm always using electric power in my car? And they said after about a year your gasoline goes bad, but some of these cars are so sensitive they can detect when the gasoline's going bad, and they'll switch over, use up all the gasoline, then go back to electric power. That's pretty awesome. The last thing we talk about is wind power. And if you go along the Pennsylvania Turnpike, you might see big windmills. They don't always have them on because birds fly into them. So sometimes they shut them off to give birds a break. They don't need all that power. And then occasionally you may go by and see that they're on. Be careful, birds. I don't think they let them spin too fast though, so hopefully the birds can navigate around those windmills. Wind power is one of the most promising alternate energy resources. Wind is a clean energy source found almost everywhere. Wind turbines are becoming less costly to produce and run. However, some people believe that wind turbines are noisy, ugly, and may be harmful to birds and other wildlife. I gotta say, guys, when you go through Somerset County, you see beautiful mountains, and there's windmills on the top of them. And you might think, oh, what's the big deal? I don't know. When I'm out in the country, I just want to feel like I'm out in the country. So I can see how some people might be turned off by windmills on those mountains. There are both benefits and problems in using each type of energy resource, but the major drawback of fossil fuels is that they are non-renewable. Because most alternate energy resources are renewable, they are the energy sources of the future. So, okay, fossil fuels, we appreciate all that you've done for us, but you might be gone in 100 years. So let's conserve, let's shut off lights so we don't have to burn as much coal. Let's preserve our future, our fossil fuels for the future, and use alternate resources when we can. Let me do a time check for third grade, see how long I've been talking. Oh, I got some more time, Clara, don't you worry. What? The lights? Yes, we are having the lights on because we're in the room, that's okay. What do people use to meet their energy needs? Well, we use fossil fuels and alternate energy resources. Let's see.
Can you spell coal?
Where you live. Think about where you live. Are there any alternate resources in your community? You may find them. Alternate energy resources, like we said, road signs that are powered by a little solar panel. I used to have a solar panel on top of my shed in the backyard, and I went in, I flipped the switch, and the light came on. My solar panel powered my battery and powered the switch, and I could have lights. My neighbors all wondered, how do you have a light bulb in your shed and there's no wires running there? Solar power.
Do you still have it?
I don't have it. I
You
actually,
took it off.
yeah, I took it off and
Did you take it off?
I did take it off. I moved from that house. I moved into a new house, and I'm going to do it again someday with my new shed.
Ooh, did you buy a new shed or?
Yes,
Did
I have a
you
new
build
shed. It's just waiting for me to be scientific.
Just
Number
wait
5,
and
think
wait.
about how you could get to and from schools in a way that saves fossil fuels. We talked about this yesterday, guys. Maybe ride a bike, walk, ride the bus, carpool. Any other ways? Levi?
Maybe put it.
Call an Uber?
Call an Uber.
No.
Well, Uber's using power too, though. Levi, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say you can
Use a Tesla.
let me talk.
I'm sorry. We already have
Call and give him a chance. Go ahead, Levi.
Maybe you could wait at a bus stop.
There you go. Wait at a bus stop. Take a bus. A bus can move 50 or 60 people. That's one vehicle instead of 50 or 60 vehicles. Take a bus. Yes,
I think my journal entry.
in a minute. Maddie, ride your bike.
Run.
Sloan, do you have something? Walk. Yeah, you could walk. You don't have to run, guys. All righty. Online learners, good job today. Keep learning. Do your journal entry for today, for tomorrow, for Thursday, quiz on Friday. Oh, there might even be some word search or crossword puzzles that you can do. Scroll down the main page of Google Classroom. If you find them, you can do them if you haven't done them yet. And then for your journal entry, just say, I did a word search.
Really?
I did a crossword puzzle. Yep. You can't do it every day, but you can pick one day a week and do that if you find them. They're just down, scroll down, 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 and you'll see extra practice. All right, online learners, let me do a time check. And 5 more seconds till we get to 8 minutes. Everybody say bye, online learners.
Bye.